report rako first term ma-red ega, second term yakutonopera ma-red foot, and I don't see you proceeding to third term, young man.
Third term unoita zvinhu zvinyowani.
Zvakatedza first term and maseniors ako ari kucomplainewo.
You know, the problem with those people now is they are always insisting upon themselves. Saizvo zvivane zvinhu zvavaifungidzira kuti ndichaita zvandisina kuzovaitira.
But anyways, this is an academic situation and your academic report here, it's not favorable, young man. Generally, everyone will go to third term, but I don't see you going third term.
Kozi mwese zvekuti tine mamwe activity atinoita ndiri chairman wenyika. Chairman.
Budai. Iwewe. Brak. Hey, Anderson. Nzokutrash capture. Kama mnjamureketa.
And we're back, guys. It is the week. We are back. We're bigger. We're better. I mean, the week keeps giving, guys. Last year, December, we gave you a hip-hop Christmas song. You better go back and watch it. But this year, the week, episode of the week, you've got Dr. Maggie with the week. So, before we go any further, let's get into the stories. Winky D and Chiwenga agree. Now, that is a statement I never thought I'd say, like, ever, guys. But here we are in January 2025, and it's starting off with a banana. Chiwenga said no to corruption and Binga stealing from the government. Well, personally, I don't understand why this was a national address instead of just a personal conversation. If ever there was a bag to send a message, it's this one, Yoi. I mean, this is pillow talk, guys. This is him talking to himself in the rearview mirror of his latest Range Rover, whilst the rest of us used to argue over $3 with the in-drive driver. Aneka fit kake kasi snabam. Gavaredu also addressed the nation, saying, "Vanoti name stara baba. Apo ndio baba." It's been over a year of people receiving cars, but Gafa na Thomas Mafumo said, "Hatitenge kene mota car." No, yes, comrades, integrity is key. I mean, while some are shopping for cars, others have been busy shopping for all levels. Magaya went to high court instead of high school. Zimbabwe is truly a land of miracles. I mean, first ladies can become doctors and someone can just launch PhD ministries as Nama O levels. You're telling me that someone who doesn't even qualify to fry chicken with chicken in is allowed to lead the nation spiritually and footballically? Magaya argued that he doesn't need O levels, because he has a degree from UNISA. Well, fair and fine, until UNISA issued a statement. It had this to say. You gotta know. Basically, they denied him katatu like Peter did Jesus, guys. And he was never a student, let alone a graduate. And no, we never ever issued him an honorary doctorate. Kana. Maybe he's qualified because aitamba bora vangwa chiverenga. I don't know. Maybe vangwa pavaifunga ma quadratic formula, iaifunga zvema red card nema miracle card. I say this, if his miracle card truly works, then come June or July, around for Nagutunzuroka 5 more levels. Just 5. I mean, if it doesn't work, then. So Magaya is out of the running as Zifa president, and so is Martin Kwezi, who's claiming that the system told him to drop out. Who is the system? It's the same system that rewarded him right away by making him a board member at SNBC as a thank you. Then we have Ngobile Magwizi, yes, won the Zifa presidency and will get the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser. Mota iwombe, you guys. I mean, look at it. That is a huge car. Matsibaba Wicknell bought the election as everyone was promised to go and see Victor. Now, unlike the Gafa, motor car. Speaking of which, Amana, okay, for now, let's cross over to Comrade Mwinga at the financial desk.
Thank you so much, Comrade. Welcome back to the Financial Report. It is January. Guys, some of us caught disease that will resolve tatambira. Others of you caught diseases that will need pampers in 9 months. Ushem. But Wicknell is asking for $20 million cash per month from banks, while large international companies run away from Zim faster than Magaya from a ZimSec textbook. Locally, things are looking bleak too. OK Mart's shelves are as empty as Tatenda Mavetera CV, and Spa's even closing down branches. Family events are taking a massive hit. Because men don't do anything at family events except for drink and claim kutukuruya mombe. Women do all the work, if we're actually honest. But there are 2 men who work harder than anyone at any family event in the history of Zimbabwe. Mohammed Musa and Ian Richards. Which is hard for me to see because I used to think that Ian Richards could tuck shop, like a big tuck shop run by Mukadzi Anonzi N. School fees were paid. School fees were paid. So, in a ridiculously transparent effort to make some money, Zimra is considering anything they didn't give you a receipt for when you bribed them at the border as smuggled. The list of applicable goods includes polony, yogurti, mapampazi. Okay, this might just actually be part of a birth control program we don't know about now that we no longer have the USA to feed us. The list also includes footwear. So for those of you running my Air Force 1.5, big stepper, underground methods, what you gonna do? Abibas ya pera. Back to you, Comrade, at the main desk. Thank you.
Thank you, Comrade. Right. What do you call a war veteran as a driver's license? Pissed off. And that's exactly what the war vets are since they can't or haven't been bought by cars recently. Apparently, Magaya was not Victor. A Zanu-pf Central Committee member, Blessed Rune Sugeza, gave a 45-minute speech, which I assume he has been holding on to since end of November 2017. He basically said to Idi, Haibo sana, shakwana, asante sana, chibva ipa stage into chigaro chenyu.
It is clear to us that Mnangagwa is failed. He is not fit to run this country, and his time to go is now. We ask him to go peacefully. If he refuses to take heed of this advice, we have no option but to ask the people of Zimbabwe to deal with a rogue president in line with the constitution.
He had commanders from both Zebra and Zanla with him. And that's when you see it in life. Without realizing the war vets basically told ED that you need to live peacefully, otherwise set by fire by force. But remember the last time we tried to fight fire as a nation? He said that in comparison, Mugabe was basically a saint. Guys, this revisionist history is dangerous. That's like asking, would you rather eat Sadzare Kenya or Bauga? It doesn't matter. In Mugabe's time, we couldn't afford the ARVs available because Grace needed Gucci shoes. In Edith's time, we can't afford to bridge the gap because Wicknell needs Gucci shoes.
And out for 20 million.
Nana submitted some yacho. So why it's pending approval? That's what I told. But you know, for wait. Plus, I'm Madam Morfan, one president. Yeah. And then Anthony Madara, yeah. I was with Father as a movie.
Madara, old squee. It won't go down my land cruiser jet. What are they doing?
They're insisting upon it. And then An's memory Gandanzara.
Akandadzara ndiye munhu yeye.
Danzi, we are going to deal with you.
Deal with
you
who,
gotten
man?
what?
You've gotten kuti aseko ye sick man. Chi.
Ndiyakataura munhu. Vakataura. Ndova kuti vari kutouya.
Nakupera simu. Kuyo una kundudza. Samchinjwa mutatu. Una kundudza sekuti. Stress yacho ka. Yakuda kutombonoi. Imbisa madam kujet. Ande. Moses.
It seems like regardless of the dispensation, people are sick and dying, but half the national budget goes to the House of Gucci. And then Vice President of the Kungodairao Club, Sevia Kasukuwere, commented, Mugagawa Declaration 3. For those of us too young to remember, the Mugagawa Declaration was a secret plan during the war in November 1975 to remove Dabaningi's Tole and place Mugabe as leader of ZANU. So essentially, Declaration 2 was in November 2017. So when he comments Declaration 3, he's basically saying you never expected paper 1, paper 2, makakaura, and now be ready for paper 3. And remember, just because exams happen in November does not mean you shouldn't start studying early. Kuvura hombe kuzama kuvara diki. This should be Mthuli Nqube's January disease motto. I mean, while huge corporates like N. Richards, Choppers, Spar, Moab and Musa, maybe even okay, are closing and scaling down, Mthuli is busy taxing Ribodoro. Yes. Now you need to prove that you paid Zemra to import it. I mean, what in the name of tax shop economics is this? This has been the week. It's a wrap. I mean, this has been the longest January. Yeah, it's been long. But anyway, we did it. I can do it again. Dr. Maggie brought you the week. Yeah, and don't forget to follow Magamba TV on all social media networks. And come back again and see Dr. Maggie.
Magamba TV notes with serious concern information doing the rounds in the public domain as well as in the latest episode of The Week, where it is purported that a certain presenter, Maggie, aka Magraz, is in possession of a doctorate degree. We would like to officially state that there is no record of her attaining a degree of the sort. In fact, we can unequivocally state that Ndeje fake, and furthermore, musavarwe so easily. We remind the public that Google is your friend. Kana janetsa, you can even use ChatGPT. Magamba TV has never conferred any honorary doctorate on Maggie and strongly condemns this false claim. We believe that conduct of this nature damages and brings our brand into disrepute because, as you know, The Week is a very serious, straightforward program. Signed, Dr. Chiwenga, PhD.